This meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustments of Township of Union is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law C-231, Laws of New Jersey, 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source, the newspaper of record, and notice have been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the clerk's office. Roll call, Mr. Manguso.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Here.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Present.
Ms. Scott is absent. Mr. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. McNeil.
Here.
Mr. Graves.
Here.
Ms. Ricketts.
Here.
And Mr. Champy is absent.
There being a quorum present, this meeting is declared open.
No minutes.
No minutes. Okay. Any communications, Mr. Manguso?
There are no communications, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Our first order of business this evening is the adoption of the resolution for calendar number 3460, Patero Union LLC, 2290 Route 22 East, Block 3202, Lot 17 signage. You've all had a chance to read the resolution. Are there any board members who would like to question or comment on the change? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second for the approval of the resolution?
Mr. Chairman, I move that this board adopt the resolution as written and is accurately memorializing the previous findings of this board.
Second the motion.
All in favor? Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Yes.
Mr. McNeil.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
And Mr. Graves.
Yes. Okay, I declare the resolution, the next order of business would be calendar number 3457, Mohammed Ali Hussein, 764 Lehigh Avenue, Block 509, Lot 21. Convert garage into a bedroom and park in front of living space. Carried for continued hearing.
Cesar Padilla, the architect of record. I don't know if you recall, last meeting we had no garage because we had turned it into living space. Anyways, after that meeting, we went back to Manguso, the building department, to figure out if, I guess, feasibility of adding a garage. So that's what you have in front of you is a single-car garage. There's a couple of variances that are required from that. One is a front yard setback. 25 feet is required. We're at 22.1. A side yard setback where 5 feet is required. We're at 3 feet. And also variance for a parking in front of the living space, which it's an existing driveway. So we'd like to maintain that as well. It's a 20-foot wide, 20 foot deep by 10 foot interior garage. So
Yeah.
overall, it's
Just 1 second, Mr.
Excuse me?
Padilla, just give me 1 second.
Sure.
Did you hear this case?
I just realized as we were looking at it, because our clerk is not here, Mr. Wiley was not at the original session, so I think what we need to do, he needs to excuse himself because he's not in a position to vote tonight since he can't certify that he read the prior record. So I think we need to have Mr. Bentavegna sit in as the acting chair for tonight. I mean, you can participate, Mr. Wiley, you just can't vote, you know. So we can keep him as the chairman, yeah. It's just you can't vote, but you can still participate, ask questions, and do what you have to do. We just noted it when we looked at the jacket. If our clerk would have told us Just while I have you too, now, the applicant is here, right? Muhammad Ali Hussein, that's standing to your right? And you, for the record, is the architect is Cesar Padilla?
Yes, sir.
And you were both previously sworn, you understand you're still under oath?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Hussein, you authorized Mr. Padilla to speak on your behalf. He's not a lawyer, he's the architect who
Yes.
presented the plans. I note for the record, and I marked A4, since we marked A1 through 3, the previous submissions. A4 is the revised plan that you submitted dated August 15th of 2025. So we have that in the record as A4. And Colliers actually reviewed on September 2nd, after you submitted that, noted the two variances, as you said, the side yard and the additional front yard area. So why don't we jump to that? You're previously sworn, you're previously qualified. No changes in your credentials since you were qualified as a expert architect, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we will note for the record, Mr. Chairman, that the architect is going to speak on behalf of the applicant. And why don't you give us a summary of the plans that we now have marked A4 for the, I know you started before I cut you off, and I apologize.
Does everybody on the board have a plan, or no? Okay, no. Do you have a flash drive or anything that you could share, or?
I don't.
Okay. Let's take one of the exhibits, if you don't mind. And you have an extra plan?
Yeah, well, yeah, they could use this one, I know that.
At least they can,
Is it one page?
Yeah.
one page. Thank you.
You want to just give me a few minutes worth of getting the system?
Sorry, I just want everybody to be able to see it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, they are. She never handled, they were in the
This way either.
Want one?
This way. Where? You know where the button is? There you go. It's off now. Who's back on?
Got it anyway?
I think so.
You're good, this is giving me a problem anyway. No, this is giving me a problem anyway. You go.
Okay.
Yeah. I can get to.
We can start? Yeah. So the plan in front of you is for a addition of a single-car garage, 20-foot, 9 inches deep. It's overall by 10-foot, 4.5 inches wide. Does require a couple of variances. As I was mentioning before, one is a side yard setback variance where 5 feet is required. We're proposing 3 feet. Also a front yard setback variance where 25 feet is required, and we're at 22.1 feet. And as well as a parking in front of the living space, which is currently existing, and we want to maintain that as well. It's a gable front end, and it mimics the existing home as far as the stucco and the cornices on the corners of the home, of the addition.
Excuse me, Mr. Padilla, could you just speak into the mic a little bit, because we have to pick
Okay.
it up.
No problem. Yeah, and basically that's it. It's, since we eliminated the single-car garage and turned it into living space, from the last meeting, I guess it was proposed that maybe an addition would be best suited, since that's required in the township. That's it, yes.
Any board members that would like to question the witness on testimony that he's given?
All right, Mr. Chairman, I do have a question. Did I hear you say there was an existing driveway in
Yeah.
front of living space?
Yes. Yeah, there's, well, existing right in front of the old garage, and also a portion of it was in front of the living space already. We just want to maintain that throughout.
If I recall correctly, the driveway went directly into the existing garage, which you're now converting to living space.
Right.
And
Also,
one of the issues that we had
Right.
was parking a car in front of the living space. That's prohibited.
Right.
Now I see we have a landscape wall that's preventing the car from going directly
that's
in
correct.
front of the space.
That's correct. If-
But it looks like the car can still park in front of
The
an
living
open
sp-
window.
Yes, yes. Now, there's a condition like that already exists to the right of that driveway, of the garage, the existing garage.
But it was to the right of it, though. It wasn't directly in front of it.
Well, it's still, if that continuation of that wall, because in front of that wall, there is driveway, and behind that wall is living space. Right now, it's a den. So if you see that existing window on the floor plan,
The big window that was there,
yes, that is living space, and there is actually a driveway in front, a portion of a driveway in front of that already. So we'd like to maintain that, and it is a landscape wall. That's when we decided to continue the landscape wall to,
any consideration to turning the landscape wall up, out toward the front property line to prohibit a vehicle from parking in front of that habitable space?
we prefer to maintain it, just to we could have that, I guess, if you will, two-car
Right now,
width
that's a
parking.
That's a huge parking area.
Correct.
That you're creating.
Well, it's existing. We're not creating it, it's already there.
Well, it's existing, but you've expanded on it by converting the prior garage into living space. You're ameliorating that by adding a garage now. I think the point Mr. McNeil is making now is you've created a bigger, I mean, you noticed for the variance, so that's part of why we're here,
Yes.
from the first time.
Yeah.
And I think the concern is, while you ameliorate it, or you're offering a way to get the variance relief by putting the wall,
Right.
just an adjustment on the location of that wall makes some sense. I mean, why wouldn't that be feasible?
Well, I guess maybe I'm trying to understand what, can you show me exactly what you mean?
Sure.
You're going to need the mics, though, if you're going to talk.
Originally, the garage was here, right?
Right.
And this wall stopped,
Right.
right? Got a little porch that went there. Now what we've done is by widening and putting the garage here, all this area is now paved. And what I'm saying is, opposed to bringing the wall across, why don't we turn the wall down that will prohibit, and make this more of a grassed area, more consistent with the neighborhood, opposed to having a, you know, whatever that width would be, 35, 40-foot wide driveway.
Okay, and I'm wondering, walkway wise, can we keep it as a walkway? With the walls there? I mean, no car can obviously fit there, but can you keep that as a walkway?
You have to communicate in the mic so the record could be made, not just a separate conversation with you, Mr. McNeil.
If you-
No, it's okay that the question's asked. I think the witness has to go back to the mic and just,
What is the width? No. Well, excuse Mr. Padilla, what's the width of the driveway now? And then, include the extra 10? I don't have a scale, I would have scaled
I
it.
have a scale here. I'll tell you exactly. So, driveway is about 25, 26 feet wide. 25, 26 feet wide is the driveway right now.
And then we're gonna add 10 to it.
No.
So you
It
plan on
stays
coming,
25, 26 foot wide. We could narrow it like you're suggesting, but right now, we're not touching the driveway. It's 26 feet wide, and we're trying to maintain that 26-foot wide driveway.
Yeah, if you-
But to, you know, Mr.
But
McNeil's point,
let's hold that though. I mean, if it's 26-foot wide now,
Right.
and you're building a 10-foot wide extension on the side of the house, doesn't that just widen that driveway also?
no, what it is,
Well,
you will, that driveway actually, on the side where we're building the garage, is actually pavers already. You could actually park a car there, uncovered, but that is a drivable area already. We're just putting a garage on top of that, enclosing it, if you will. Do you know,
I mean,
you know what, Mr. McNeil, I think that maybe we should just defer that one if it gets to the engineering department for them, whether they want it. Would you agree to, if there's an approval, that engineering take a look at it and decide the best way, if there is a best way?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I think maybe this question to Mr. McNeil's point, maybe we should let the engineering department look at it and let them tell us the best way. Maybe they might want you to shrink it by a foot or two, or whatever they want, or, you know, so it is not so much in living space, just have them look at it. If you get approved, and that could be part of, like, letting them review it and say, oh, no, it's okay this way, or let them weigh in on it.
Okay, that's fair.
it's part of what Colliers suggests anyway in their review letter, where they want a pre-construction meeting anyway. And I think the point is well taken, because that's one of the variances that you're seeking. If architecturally, and I get what you're saying, I mean, it exists, and you're aesthetically and architecturally are offering it to remain, as long as we're clear, and some of it is, you know, we're visualizing it, we don't have a rendering per se. It's helpful sometimes when you have a rendering, but that could be flushed out at the, if the board is so inclined, to allow Mr. Bonguso and the Colliers to be able to sit down at that pre-construction meeting, if approved, to make sure everybody's on the same page about what's going where.
Is it possible to get like a Google Earth picture on there? It'll show the condition, just so you have
I think you can get Google Earth on there.
That's what I just asked Mr.
Oh.
Surface is acting up.
Oh.
The surface acting up. Or we would have, that's what I just suggested, maybe we could just, so you
Wait,
can.
one second, hold on.
Well, I know this has been adjourned once, so rather than delaying it further, that's why,
We appreciate that. Yeah, that
and the board does defer to its experts. And the only way you would wind up back here is if for some reason you can't get on the same page with the engineers.
Yeah, we're okay with
Wait,
that.
I got, we're good.
And you have no problem accommodating any of Collier's comments as it pertains to the application, should you get approved, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's note that as A5, just it's a Google image, Google Earth imagery, is A5 for the record.
Can you move either on top or to the, yeah, well, there you go.
Perfect.
There. That's what it is.
Thank you, Mr. President.
So if you see that white car, that's where the garage is going, right in front of that. Anyway,
Yeah, I can see that, but the concern is still.
just so you get a better understanding of
That landscape
the
wall.
existing condition. But to your point, we will accommodate the engineer's review.
I am.
Are there any other members of the board that would like to question?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just to confirm, this will stay as a single family and the garage will be used as a garage?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Any other board members who would like to question this witness? And then, are there any members of the public that would like to question this witness on testimony he's given? And, do you have any other witnesses?
No, that's basically all we have for presentation.
Would you like to sum up?
Just, again, I don't remember the circumstances, but anyway, we converted a couple of bedrooms and a den and garage into two bedrooms upstairs into one, and a den and garage into another bedroom. That's what brought us here in front of the board. From the last time, there was concerns because there was no garage on site, so we proposed having the single-car garage, which does require a couple of variances. Side yard, 3 foot, so a 2-foot variance, and the front yard, like I said, 2.9 on the front yard variance as well. And the parking will, I guess, adhere to whatever the engineer's recommendations are and whatever we come up with.
Just for the record, too, Mr. Chairman, you weren't at the first meeting, but for the board's recollection and the public, we did start and spend quite a bit of time at the August 27th meeting about the concern of losing the garage in the conversion, and there was a little bit of a confusion with the way it was labeled and the way it was reviewed. So the applicant has made the effort in cooperation with Mr. Manguso's office to offer this revised plan, which was something to note for the record as a positive. And also, he did renotice for tonight, so the public has been notified of the side yard and the shorter front yard area to accommodate this new feature, the garage. So all in all, I just wanted, because it was a couple weeks that have gone by, I just wanted to make sure the record's clear that the applicant has cooperated to try to satisfy the concerns of this board when we met originally. And the biggest concern was not having the garage and converting fully the garage that existed to living space. So the sizing of the garage and everything else is consistent with what the expectations are for the township.
Thank you.
Are there any members of the public that would like to comment? None? Can we conference? Mr. McNeil.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Provided that the applicant will adhere to the recommendations of the engineering department, I plan on voting yes.
Mr. Bendavega.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I agree with my colleague. Like I said, this is the second time we're hearing this case. Our main concern was that parking in front of that window. I have no issue as long as you abide by the outcome of what the engineer says. I'll be voting yes myself.
Ms. Martins?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. After seeing the revisions and working with the building department, and if you can as well, speak with the engineer and their comments, I will be voting yes as well.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I also agree, as long as you work with Mr. Manguso and the engineering on that particular issue, I will vote yes.
Mr. Graves?
I concur with my colleagues, and I will be voting yes.
Ms. Ricketts?
I too agree with my colleagues, and another main concern of mine was that that would stay as a one family, which you have confirmed that it will, and I do plan on voting yes.
Can I get a motion to, may I have a motion to grant the application?
Mr. Chairman, I move the board grant the variance applicable to this application, and the council is directed to prepare a resolution consistent with the board's decision.
Second?
Roll call.
Ms. Ricketts,
Yes.
Ms. Martins,
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
Mr. McNeil,
Yes.
and Mr. Graves.
Yes.
October 8th, we'll put it on our regular meeting night to pass a resolution. I can send you a draft ahead of time so you'll have it to be able to review.
Thank you very much.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, there'll be no further business coming before this board this evening. I move that we adjourn.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Who's second?